trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically...
Isn't it always?
It's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
For the record, both of these ripped hunks have a strength of 8. Yeah, kinda envious. Ew. What's so dangerous about it?
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are trusted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
I gotta say, first time I heard this, I didn't expect the horrors which are going to happen in the second act. I really underestimated that. I posted a few more early access screenshots. Nice. The absolute forces can tolerate such a place.
So it seems, though I don't know how. You'll have to choose your approach carefully. You could go over
careful's my middle name.
along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars? I must see for myself.
Aridin and his lot were looking for a way
It's so
down
supple, the
there.
Shadow Heart.
They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
I mean, also just due to like mechanical difficulty reasons, I would say we start with the underdog. I found the hidden entrance of the Temple of Selûne. The way is clear.
Already? If only I'd gone with you instead of Aridin. I would
Naturally.
like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
Oh yeah, I'm by the Moonrise Towers right now, and I thought of quitting playing altogether like 3 times just there. I hate it. Was Act 2 new for you, Koya? I'm not sure how much you saw of the game. But did you see like parts of Act 2? But yeah, it really is quite horror-y. But then again, if you look at like Divinity Original 2, it also has horror vibes. Like some things that happen are really dark. Let's go then.
May Sylvanas guide us.
Do not be so impatient to move on as Halsin. As ever, the Githyanki Kresh remains our priority.
Nope. Sorry, Lysel, but nope. Alrighty. I would say, just to change things up a little, I would take Will into... Where's Will? What? Will, you're not in your camp, in your tent, I mean. Oh, Will's still by the lake. Yeah, Act 2 is all new to me. Oh, crazy. How much did you see of the game before, Kolya?
Since the party, I've had a spring in my step. And I've got you to thank.
Oh. I enjoyed myself too. The kiss in particular.
Unforgettable, I'd say. The right time, the right place, and the right person. Oh, goodness. My cheeks have gone warm. Am I blushing? I must be blushing.
Oh, dude. I love it. Unfortunately, I was just about like, let's get Will to join our party. There is a reason against that. And the reason is we already used tadpoles on Astarion. Which just makes Astarion superior, mechanically. I mean, same with Lae'zel. Same with Lae'zel and Karlach. We should stay with this party. Because, I mean, here, Luck of the Far Realms, insanely good.
Right away.
Yeah, well, sorry, Will. Okay, as always, let's do our morning routine. It's kind of funny and sad that I have a better morning routine in a game than in real life. Well, I shouldn't tell that to my therapist. Anyway.
This vessel is at thy door.
Follow me.
Only stared.
They will leave. You're the cleric. Okay.
Your desire.
I'm gonna put everyone here.
Dull moment.
There we
To
go.
find a way forward.
Here we go. And then we're just going to go for 8.
One day
Did we do something else with the cleric? Oh yeah, we did the warding bond, right? Here we go for 8. Oh. The warding bonds. Did we use 8 on Astarion? Okay, we did. Cool. I would use the warding bond on Astarion because I think he's like the second most squishy character.
odds in our favor.
He also did something with our level 3 spells, I think. Didn't we? Oh yeah, I'm dumb. We used 8 on level 3, not level 2. Oh well. There we go. And we can still just use like protection from poison, cause what else are we going to do? I'm gonna use it on Shadowheart and Gale. Yeah. I want to do a Will Origin run and run with Karlach and make them happy. Aww, sounds like a really nice epilogue. I think Gale will be hogging all the tadpoles. I don't know. I mean, Gale still shares stuff, right? I think he would ask for them and maybe be annoying about them. But I mean, I'm not at all. I mean, no one is objective about anything. That's like the biggest illusion anyone has, but I'm even less objective about Gale. I gotta say that. But I don't know. Like off the Fire Realm is great. It really is. It helped me so much. It is so powerful, especially on like rogues with sneak attack. Like twice the dice is amazing, and same for paladins. It's so good. Gale and power, man. No. Gale has hubris, but just a little. That whole second act is very different from the rest of the game. Lots of horror game vibes. I can totally understand not really feeling it. That definitely. Though I would say it is not uncommon for Larian. I don't mind it feeling a bit more horror game-like, but I do mind not being able to see anything there. Oh, you mean like lighting-wise? I'm exaggerating a bit, of course, but not that much, and that I forget to save a lot, and so I have to restart a lot of parts. Yeah, that sucks. I've already reached level 7 2 separate times and then died, so I'm back on level 6, which I find so annoying. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, unfortunately one just needs to get used to quick saving. I don't know any tips or tricks. And before starting a new basic the whole Act 1 from you, Ethan, and a bit of Act 3 also mostly from you. Okay. I mean, nice about that. I started to introduce the Fire Ram to my game, and they all know to be scared. That's gratifying. Oh boy. Okay. Let's go for the next next one? Let's go for the bard.
This vessel is at thy...
But the
Follow
vessel
me.
only stares blankly.
This
go.
soul... Can't give up now.
So, with the bards, we are going to inspire everyone and we're going to cast Longstride on everyone. I'm mostly just reminding myself, by the way, if you wonder. Bop, bop, bop. I really like that Shadowheart just stays there, but usually that doesn't work. I think it's just due to the party scene we just witnessed. Here we go. Oh my gosh, he just drew the sword. Bard approaches, Lae'zel draws the sword. Neat. Don't hurt her. And here we go. I think heroism, yeah, it's also a concentration spell. Can't really use that. Oh, Sir Fuzzlump.
This
Lump.
vessel is at thy...
But the vessel only stares.
Go. And last but not least, it is time for Mage Armor. I think we didn't have anything else on the wizard. We do have Arcane Lock. Mage Armor. Mage Armor.
Power for the taking.
And that's it.
Oh, I have the
Cool.
magic touch.
You're full up. Dismissed. Good.
There we go. Cool. I know I'm supposed to quick save a lot, but I still forget it's frustrating. It's very understandable, and I'm sorry. So I take a bit of a break from the game, and then just like the energy to deal with it. The same thing again. I'm sorry to hear that. I gotta figure out noms, I'll be back. Alright, June, see you later, and enjoy the food. Alrighty, we prepared. Wait. I think we can do something now. Hey, Volo. I kind of feel like you can try to help me now.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Didn't we have that before? Crazy. I'll be back in 20-30 minutes. I'm going for a shower. Alright, Alistair. Enjoy your shower. See you later. Beating up the Gith. Do you think we should do that, Monotone? I'm not sure if I should do that now. Or if I should do... I kind of feel more inclined to do the Underdark first. Has your research turned up anything that might help with this parasite problem? Maybe later. Yeah, right? Because I don't want to go for the mountain path anyway. Like, at this point.
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable.
Or you just want to
It's not
stare
too
at
deep.
Gale's chest.
Just behind the orbital socket. I
Did you
could
just touch
attempt
it?
an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic after all.
Boy. I absolutely hate this scene. But yeah, you get something nice, so, well. I even want to stay at the camp and writing all the time. I just hate that sound so much in the background of all the convos. Aww. How many times have you done this before?
I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over.
Hansan. That can't be sanitary. I don't know if sanitation is my main concern here. If he wants to use... It's not even a needle. It is a freaking ice pick in my eye. Well, do it.
Volo carefully holds one of
They
your
would
eyes
never do
open
that.
and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle.
Gosh, the sounds are so horrible. I hate it. And Gale endures the discomfort and lets him carry on.
The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push.
I'm taking psychic damage. I hate it. And Gale clenches his fists.
Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it.
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp string.
Oh, bother.
Ah,
There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more
my
robust
freaking eye!
implement.
Oh gosh. And Gale is as still as possible.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick.
I mean, that's not really looking worse than before. I guess. Gale eyes the implement, but allows him to proceed.
Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now, don't move.
Why am I doing this? I'm doing this for the perk. I find it weird that I mind the writing sound more than I mind these sounds. That is curious. And Gale holds his breath.
Cold metal presses against
Everyone
the skin
disapproves.
beneath your brow. And
Except for
then
Shadowheart.
tap,
And Will.
tap, stab.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we
No.
have the blighter on the run.
Ah! That was my voice acting.
I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Who would have thought?
Drat.
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
Yeah. I hate this scene so much.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage.
Yeah, an eye is just cosmetic. There's no function to it, right? You knocked my bloody eye out.
Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present.
You
I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do.
Gosh, Volo, how did you survive all those years?
Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for
It's
size.
right about that, though.
And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
Yeah, Volo, better run. Ugh, God, I hate Volo so much, and my autocorrect does so well, apparently, because it has tried to change his name to other things like 2 times already. I pitied my eyes so much in the scene. I made both my eyes so pretty, and he just plucked it out. But I mean, honestly, what did you expect? I gotta say, in most of my runs, I didn't take it, because I was in the beginning I was like, it's going to end badly, and hey, it does. The thing why we did it is you get this superior relic, which is actually superior. You gain sea invisibility, which doesn't help that often, but sometimes. It's just a small cosmetic damage and he's only partly responsible, of course.
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay, that was enough cringe. So, it is time to not go to the Githyanki, but instead go to the Underdark. So, wait, did we? No. I was like, did we unlock another fast travel point? But we didn't. I'm hating so much that we couldn't save the Owlbear Cup.
Your master's quite clever, Astarion. Don't you agree?
You and I have very different definitions of clever.
Blazel, oof.
Might as well.
Why did we get 15 XP? For what? I mean, I take them. Also, we do need... Oh lord. 4,629 XP for the next level up. Yeah, that's going to take a minute. Oh. Many. Which way was it? I think here, right? But hey, that basically means that we survived the main part of Act 1. And I don't know. If I remember correctly, the Underdark wasn't that deadly. This is not the right way. Where is the entrance? Oh, it was in the room of the priestess. What level are you on anyway, Ethan? I'm on level 5. So, the fireball level, as I like to call it. So yeah. Level 5, also we wanted to go to level, get to level 5 before fighting Ethel. And I think on level 5, Underdark is doable. Yeah, the Underdark is basically a big park. Which is kind of funny, because I mean, in lore, it really isn't. The D&D campaign I'm currently DMing mainly takes place in the Underdark. I really love that area. Because there's like so much cool stuff, so much cool lore, so many cool people down there. But yeah. Don't get me started on Underdark, because otherwise I'm just going to park my characters here and nerd around for like hours. Like, my party has spent like, I think like an outgame year, or maybe like a little bit more in Swift Netherlands, or like that's like the correct term kind of for Deep Gnome's settlement. And that was really cool. Many nice characters, many nice plot lines. Very sad to see them go, to some degree. Maybe BG3 Underdark needs more monsters. I actually kind of think so. But I think it's also kind of hard to just play the Underdark as unforgiving in a video game. But yeah. I mean, there's also just like the survival aspect of the Underdark. Really glad that ladder is not breaking.
You have to spend so long poking about down here. I'd much rather be outside with the sun on my skin.
Aww.
You've only just come to tolerate sun and you're already nostalgic. If you're going to complain the whole way, by all means, return topside. You could use the color.
Oh boy. I'm gonna go now, gotta wake up early tomorrow, unfortunately. Have a great rest of the stream, everyone, and good rest of the day. Thank you too, Koya. Have a very nice day tomorrow, and yeah, a very nice weekend afterwards. Hope to see you maybe on Sunday. We're starting a new game, if you're curious. Alrighty. If I remember correctly, there's not that much loot around here. But hey, a trap disarm toolkit, I mean, don't mind if I do. Here, the iconic symbol of Selûne. No slandering Shadowheart? I'm surprised.
What a day.
This is just a side cover anyhow. It's the kiddie pool of the Underdark. I guess it kinda is.
Hardly a challenge.
I just want to say I should have used guidance, but hey, we didn't even need that.
Lost in thought.
Yeah, but we also used our body inspiration.
Step by step. As you wish. Could be interesting.
Someone there?
To some degree, it's kind of sad that we don't meet anyone down here. But yeah, there are reasons. We're going to find out why. 27.
You have my attention.
Helmet of Smiting. Ooh, that sounds like something for Lae'zel. When you apply condition with one of your smite spells...
Why have you not tried to lay with me, Astarion? It is in your nature to have tried. You have not.
No, and you're so charming and alluring. It's baffling, really. I guess it shall have to remain a mystery, now and forevermore.
Astarion is one of us. Lovely. Okay, yeah, issue is I almost never use smite spells. The thing is, if you look at smite spells, they can be nice. Like Thunderous Smite can be nice because you basically knock your enemy prone. But the normal Divine Smite is just the nicest. Oh, crazy! It's just the nicest damage-wise. Also, apparently, upcasting doesn't help at all with smites, which is another reason to just go for the Divine Smite. Oh well, I'm not gonna use the helmet. But hey, we found out this wall here is fake.
Efficient path.
And I think in this chest here we have an armor. If I don't misremember.
Whatever it takes.
Astarion.
With pleasure.
Go.
Be careful. There are
Trap.
traps about.
Guidance. Wow, another 27. We're on a roll. This is more important. No 27, but sufficient. Luminous arrow, yes. Arrow, armor. So, medium armor, which is
Quite believe
decent.
you've been a pickup artist all these years, Astarion. Most of the things you say still sound like you're in a 2-copper paperback, read by little girls.
I sound like a charming rake, you mean? The hero everyone fawns over. Well, if the doublet fits.
I don't think it was a compliment. I don't think it was a compliment, Astarion, but whatever. When the wearer deals radiant damage, they cause radiant shockwave. What does radiant shockwave do? When the wearer deals radiant damage, they well, thank you, game. Inflict radiating orb. I'm just getting more questions. What is radiating orb? Affected entity. Ah, I know that. -1 to attack rolls for each remaining turn. I mean, Shadowheart is using radiant damage quite a lot, right? Because of, well, the luminous arrow and the guiding bolts. Yeah, let's whip that. Ew.
Direct me.
Astarion turned it into a compliment. I gotta say, I'm kind of surprised that Shadowheart didn't say anything about that in the end. I saw you spread the radiant damage around. It actually is not, but you apply the radiant orb, which basically makes it harder for enemies to hit you. So it is nice. It doesn't spread damage though, even though it sounds like it would.
Ah, excellent choice.